You clearly don't remember what I said yesterday, DPD. All right. We don't have to listen to the end of it. I don't need to torture you guys every time. But if you didn't know, the avocado man got mauled by VXV. You know, Jin, you're going to have to deal with ads on YouTube, right? Probably more of them. You know that, right? All right. Thank you, DPD, for the gifted. All right. Yeah, we're going to immediately start off with this. But before we get into it, we need to mentally prepare ourselves. Why am I reacting to this? Because it's funny. That is my only reason. When people start asking, you're not involved in this. Why are you reacting to it? Well, here's my answer. Because it's fucking funny. DPD gifted another membership. Kush Patel got it. Kush, make C say thank you. No. Ah, fuck. That's quite literally the only reason why. Poor Jin did not get the membership. Rip to the homie Jin. There's way... Yeah, no. We're only watching this VXV video. And only this. That's all I can stand to watch of a VXV at one time. That's all I can fucking listen to. You're gonna cry in League of Legends solo queue? You have YouTube Premium? That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Why not react to the original video? I don't know. Since I can't live without... I can't live without YouTube Premium too. I have it no matter what. I have to have YouTube Premium at this point. When ad block exists? No comment. No comment, all right? That's what I'm gonna say, all right? No comment, all right? So before we get into this, let's check if my comment's still here. It is. My comment is still here. Tectone Glazing Gotcha Smack video. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They like it. They're friends. Or they're like online buddies. I mean, I'm sure Gotcha Smack isn't the biggest fan of the racist shits. Tectone says. YouTube Premium is more than just stopping ads. Yeah, it's for downloading videos when you're at work. That's the whole reason why I got YouTube Premium. Because I didn't want to use my data. Because at the time, I didn't have unlimited data. VXV saved NTE. He did. You can download a video with third-party sites. Can you on a phone? Yeah, you're gonna convince me that YouTube Premium is a waste of money. Don't know what Smack turned into. He's no longer part of it. Because Tectone is currently realizing that he killed his audience that he had. And now he has to pretend to be racist so he has an audience. Like, if you've ever listened to Tectone actually, like, a Tectone stream, and it is like the most forced racism I've ever heard. Like, it is such a joke. Like, bro, there's toddlers that are probably more racist than he is. Straight up. Tectone is a grifter. That's literally what he is. No, Tectone's just a retard. That's what he is. Got the YouTube Red before it was rebanded premium. Support creators more. Well, yeah. Dude, if you got YouTube Premium, it supports creators that you watch also. Don't forget about that. Rezo, you're not going to convince any of us that YouTube Premium is bad. You're not going to. It's not going to happen. Join the John Seaman and John C. Indian server? What? Why would I want to support Egg? All right, that's an immediate ban from my Discord and the channel. Yeah, dude. You're never going to convince anybody that actually uses YouTube Premium that it's bad. Sorry. You're not going to. That's just not going to happen. You know what? Instead of banning you, I'm just going to delete the Limbus channel. Oh, you know what? How about I'll just remove your ability to speak in the Limbus channel? Yeah, instead of deleting it for the other people, I'll just remove your ability to speak in it. How about that? How about that? I figured out the solution. If people want to talk about Limbus, they can talk about Limbus. But you won't be able to. Nick A channel win? Never gonna happen. Because you guys already like teeter the line with what should be allowed in my server based on the rules. Bez, you're not even in my server. Shut the fuck up. You're not even in my server, shithead. That Woodless coming out of jail. I mean, you gotta wait another patch or two. I think she's in 3.7. You're too shy. Read the rules and just follow it, and there won't be a problem. Like, seriously, there won't be a problem. So you play 99 days? All right. I'm done delaying. All right, I'm done delaying. I was actually eating. Eating my food. It isn't very good. Boost that up to there. Let me get a drink of water. No lettuce? Oh, there's a butt ton of lettuce on it. I had lettuce like 2 days ago and yesterday. I'm completely fine, bro. I'm just built different than the rest of you guys getting explosive diarrhea, apparently. But anyways, you might be wondering, why would you even watch this? It's not your video. You shouldn't even watch it. And you want to know why? You want to know why I'm going to watch it? Because it's funny. Because it's funny. I know how VXV reacts to stuff. And well, it's going to be funny watching this. Like, if anybody has watched VXV react to stuff, you know exactly what he does in it. And well, you know what? I have free will. So guess what? I'm going to exercise my free will and react to what I want to. And with that free will, we're going to react to this. So Arikado made a video the other day talking about basically coin flips kind of, and he involved NTE in it a lot and gotcha smack a little bit. And well, you know, VXV is the NTE guy. If you say anything negative about NTE, VXV will find out. And he will react to it because you can't say anything bad about NTE, even though it's like one of the most, it's so fucking boring, bro. I'm sorry. Having no 50-50 does not justify how fucking mid the game is. Bro, if that's the future of gotcha games where they just don't have 50-50s and they're just boring as all hell to play, then that's a rip. That's a fat rip. But let's actually take a look at this 45-minute video. Put your bets in, by the way, and how long it's going to take to get through this video. I fucking left it muted. God damn it. Only here you can do that. I forgot I had it muted. But anyways, if you want to watch it without me yapping, obviously it's on VXV's channel. The video will be in the description.
And existing and new gotcha releases. But when this is the game being pushed as the new standard, I'm not convinced you put much thought into this one. And it's not.
See, that's your subjective opinion.
Is it 3 hours, 2 hours? Well, 4 hours? Do we have a 5-hour video? Hold up. You know what? Because I accidentally cut it off, let's just hear it.
I'm all for seeing improvements to monetization in existing and new gotcha releases. But when this is the game being pushed as the new standard, I'm not convinced you put much thought into this one. And it's not.
See, that's your subjective.
Why does he do that? Why does he let his mic pick up so much background when he moves?
Opinion. NTE is a good playable experience. It's an enjoyable.
No, it's not. And this, wait, what? He stole the intro of another YouTuber? Really? Dude. Okay, let's talk objectively about NTE right now. I want you to actually sit down and tell me what is objectively good about NTE. And I'm talking about anything. Because let's just be honest, the activities are not that good. The sound effect, well, it's cringe. That's what I'm going to say. But like I was saying, objectively, what is really good or good in NTE? Character designs? No, there's better character designs. Hell, Genshin has better character designs. HSR has better character designs. I'm sorry. Some of the character designs are pretty good. Like barely few of them. But the weekly activities, those are boring as fuck, you know? You're telling me you actually enjoy using a delivery truck? You're telling me you actually enjoy all that stuff? Uh-huh. Pink Paws Heist? It was good in the first week of the game. Now it's just boring as all hell. The story? Jank as fuck. And honestly pretty bad. The presentation? Really bad. But the events? Jank as fuck. And AFK simulators. I think 999 Nights is like their only good event they've actually had. The prison event was just sit AFK until there's one person left at half health. The racing event just turned into an AFK simulator. The prop hunt event is... don't even bother with that. Like, seriously. What aspects are actually good about NTE?
Enjoyable experience. Maybe not to you, but to me and to a lot of people.
You know what? I want to know what VXV's tastes on gotcha games. I want to know what he thinks is a good story and good gameplay. I want to hear from the horse's mouth about this. Like, if he thinks NTE is good, brother's cooked. That guy, brother is fucked. He is fucked up.
It is. Can it be better? Absolutely. And most players start playing
Will it get better? Probably not.
these games with that expectation.
You wanna know what's funny? The side stories in NTE, the one with Baikong, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, the one where you go to the antique shop and try to find the dog. Those are like the two good missions and the prologue. I re-downloaded NTE to pull Shinku, got a hard pity, saw she isn't in her armor, just a shirt, remembered I don't like the game and uninstalled again. Based.
In mind, as time progresses, we expect things to be better. Do you think Wuwa was the same as it is right now in 1.0? Hell no. I've always
Huh. Really?
these games with that expectation in mind. As time progresses, we expect things to be better. Do you think Wuwa was the same as it is right now in 1.0? Hell
no. There's a few things you're missing with Wuwa 1.0. Not to my knowledge, Neverness go through like 3 different rewrites? Are we pulling Zinko? Probably. So what patch was what events did Wuthering Waves have in the 1.0 area? Wuthering Waves versions? What stuff did they have in 1.0, 1.1, and 1.2? Oh wait, 1.2 was the where you got free Zhang Liao. Depths of Elusive Realm? That was at 1.1, really? That was a launch update? Wow. Okay. Now, what events did the 1.1 have? Depths of Elusive Realm. A lot of pulls. Hails from Mount Firmament. Tactical Simulacra. Okay. 1.2 had the Free Zhang Liao, right? Yeah. I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, NTE, they do have some unique events, but they fall short heavily. Like, the PvP racing was unique, but it fell short because it had no ways to combat AFK players. And the same thing with the prison event. They just simply don't add things to combat AFK players, and then it ruins the experience for everybody that's trying to play the event. Like, I will give NTE that. They do think of some unique events. It's just they fall short heavily. And well, you know the story. The story for NTE 1.0, I would say, is a little bit better in some aspects. In some aspects, like a couple of the side missions and one or two of the main story missions were really good, but oh my god.
No, I've always been up here saying, just let the devs cook. Everybody trying to say,
let the devs cook. Dude, we all know you don't actually play the game. We all know you don't actually play the game, my man.
What EOS soon? All that tribalism beta.
Who's saying the game's EOSing? What?
Look, everybody trying to say, what EOS soon? All that tribalism beta.
What EOSing?
I'm sitting there like, yo, just let them cook. We have some.
Hold up. Oh no, that's comments. Fuck. Let's see. Does this help out? Yeah, it woo EOSing. Okay.
Tribalism beta. I'm sitting there like, yo, just let them cook. We have some good shit in our hands.
No, it according to Arikado, it was at like 70 something %. I mean, the NT. I'm sorry. Like, if you like NT, don't take offense to this, but there is a large chunk of the NTE community and the Enfield community that get really, really, really upset over you criticizing those two games. They get really fucking upset.
But the game came out as a mess. Welcome to a drama so avocado. Even Arikado Xodan subscribed in today's video. One thing.
What the fuck did he just say?
Even Arikado Xodan subscribed in today's video. One.
Subscribe? He stole that? Huh? It's from More Pegasus? Oh, fuck More Pegasus, dude. Who gives a shit?
Thing I have always found fascinating,
dude,
is that
I
when
fucking hate More Pegasus
gives their opinion on anything, really, there will always be more pushback than not, because, well, that's just the name of the game. All right, you're a big creator. If there's pushback against what you have to say, you know, there's clicks to be made over there. And fair enough, game's game. You know how we do things over here in this corner of the streets. All right, game's game. All right? As long as we understand it, we have a good way to tolerate it. At least we're navigating it because we're kind of based like that. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping it centered. But this will not stop us, however, from looking at the conversation at face value and look within maybe what we've been fed by big creator X.
Okay.
Well, could be wrong, and it's good to always dive in, look at different perspectives, and always keep an open mind when it comes to your opinion about anything. Really, some things are clear, black and white, but some things, especially opinions over video games that sell anime girls, having an open mind is definitely the right approach. And always.
No, you don't want an open mind, bro. I'm 100% being serious, guys. I'm 100% being serious. This is 100% me being so completely honest, guys, right? Do not have an open mind. Close your mind and then triple down, double down, quadruple down. Make yourself look like a complete retard. It clearly works for certain content creators.
Thinking that you don't necessarily have the right opinion, in my opinion, is the right approach. I'm always open to necessarily girls having an open mind is definitely the right approach, and always thinking that you don't necessarily have the right opinion, in my opinion, is the right approach. I'm always open to new angles in which I can view this hobby, this
Even if you have the wrong opinion, I mean, okay.
space, the interaction between me as a consumer slash player with the developers, etc., etc. I feel like it enables me to not only
Remember, guys, the only correct opinion to have on gacha games or video games in general, this applies to everything. I would rather take an ultra predatory gacha game or ultra predatory game that has top tier gameplay, top tier mechanics, and top tier story over a player free to play friendly game that has that's mid as fuck in every aspect. I would rather have a game that I would actually enjoy playing. Some people are gonna get really mad about that. But Overwatch is a great example of that. Overwatch literally introduced loot boxes, but it was like it was a top tier hero shooter. I mean, it wasn't better than Team Fortress 2. Nothing will ever be better than Team Fortress 2. But like you could completely ignore the loot boxes and still enjoy the game. But no, these NTE defenders are so happy about having no 50-50 that they're accepting literal slop.
enjoy the space better because I grow as a person through it, and that's why you know, I like to have it this way.
Because remember, these are fucking video games.
That's just me though, and I know that's a lot more people nowadays within this space, and that's something I really appreciate. I always felt alienated somehow, but I'm glad to see
you
that
felt
things are
alienated.
changing.
Why would you feel alienated? I mean, you got Saint Tone, dude. Saint Tone Test thinks of you as his guy, but a little retarded. Isn't that literally what Saint said? That he likes VXV, but he thinks he's retarded half the time. Isn't that literally what Saint said? I'm pretty sure that's what Saint said.
It's a slow change, but at least it's there and we can keep at it. Now, recently, Silver Palace has been all...
Or my no... Let's look at... I want to see what his OBS looks like. Okay, dude, his OBS activity? Damn. Dude, you know what? I will forever give credit to these CCs that use a display capture. I mean, it's easier. It's just super easy. But bro, I am not willing to risk my email or anything personal popping up live on stream because I kept a display capture going on. Like you guys got fucking balls, bro. You guys got balls. I'll give you that. I have just seen way too many horror stories of emails, IP addresses, passwords, fucking shit popping up on stream when it wasn't supposed to. Straight up, bro. Dude, I have seen way too many horror stories from random fucking YouTubers that I watched over the years. It is something I am not really willing to risk. Yeah, I'm not. This literally does not. Like, this is literally completely irrelevant, but I'll give him that. He's got some balls doing that, dude. I wouldn't be using a display capture. Fuck that. I'm good.
Recently, Silver Palace has been all the talk in the gacha town. And Gutcha Smack, of course, without fail, in true Big CC fashion, had to give his take about the new upcoming gacha. Business is business. Now, seems that sparked some backlash from Arikado Xodan, no less. That's the...
Hey, Ari, are you here? What's your like to dislike right now? Are you here? If you're here, or if you hear this at all, what's your like to dislike?
That's the person I would least expect to push against Smack, of all people. This is an interesting versus match. We got...
Why would you expect that? Hold up, I want to hear what he said one more time.
That's the person I would least expect to push against Smack, of all people. This is an interesting...
Why? Smack has had some like brain dead takes. What, do you think Gotcha Smack's immune to bad takes? He's not. He's had plenty of bad takes. What? What? Why? Where's the thing of like, oh, he can't have... Is that what he's trying to say? He's like, oh, it's surprising someone's going after Gotcha Smack? Like, what?
Versus match we got going on right now. I'm genuinely curious. This video has been eating at me since yesterday. I'm planning a trip. I don't have the best time, hence why I couldn't upload yesterday, but we're here now. And without further ado, let's get it on. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification.
It's been a while since I've done a response video, but this one really...
I know. That's a...
Yeah, don't ignore that, okay?
That's something I was thinking about too. Last time you did one, I don't think it went so well. I think it was St. Thomas, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Video, but this one really...
I know.
Hold up, I didn't fucking hear it.
XV gotcha.
It's been a while since I've done a response video, but this one really...
I know. That's something I was thinking about too. Last time you did one, I don't think it went so well. I think
The last time was Blue Panda, was it not? I think it was Blue Panda was the most recent time he responded to someone. But that's because he's being accused of blackmail. Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure I'm correct about that. I'm like 99% sure it was Blue Panda when that person accused Ari of blackmail. I'm like 99% sure because we watched the fucking video. We had that was such a fun stream. Oh my god. The Blue Panda shit was so funny. Oh my god. Actually, this is why you're wrong. Like I have never genuinely heard someone say actually in like an unironic sense. Like whenever I hear someone say actually, it's ironic and they're being an ass. But that person was like 100% serious. Oh, good god. Fucking actually, this is why you're wrong. Fucking nipple rings, bro. They still pop in my nightmares every once in a while. Fuck you, Arikado, for that. I blame you.
I think it was St. Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, and that didn't go so well.
sparked my interest. Recently,
that didn't go so well. Yeah, Saint said some things that are like borderline defamatory, but you know, it is what it is. He doesn't care.
Talking about how the gacha space is nearing the end of an era. More specifically, how the established mechanics of 50/50s in gacha systems have become a massive pain point for the general player base, to where it has become a deal breaker for some, should it exist.
Alright, Urkel, whatever the fuck your name is, fuck you.
In a new gacha release.
You're not gonna try and tell me you're gonna attempt to defend the 50/50 system.
If the 50/50 system results in a better quality gacha game, I will take the 50/50. I am willing to sacrifice my chance at more characters if the game is better. Then straight up, sorry. I play these for the video game first. That is my main concern. I want the game to be good. It could have, I will never play Fate Grand Order because I think the game plays ass. It could have like a top tier story, but if the game plays ass, I'm not gonna fucking bother. I'm sorry. I will take a predatory gacha system if it has great gameplay or top tier gameplay and a great story and mechanics. I'm sorry. These are video games first, gacha second. Sorry. Saint likes to fucking talk about people like that. they're retarded for saying that. It's like, I'm sorry, brother. Or dude. These are video games. They just happen to have gacha in them.
Right. That's not what we're doing over here, Arikado. Right. That's not what we're doing here. Please.
Expanding on the point further in a separate video following the latest closed beta test for Silver Palace and its revealed gacha system. Smack would go on to say that if the community wants to see a positive evolution of gacha monetization in future releases, you should support games that offer better value propositions through a more generous gacha system, with Neverness to Everness being the game Smack says should be rallied behind and supported in service of that gacha.
No. No. Fuck no, bro. And I want NTE to be good, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good.
Gacha evolution.
I love how great minds think alike. See, I was the first one. See, 4-star Smack went ahead and said it. But because I'm just 4-star Smack, I don't have the pull of the 5-star. Only certain people within the gacha streets know of that. But I was the first one to say this. You're welcome. I'm Bennett Circle. He's D-Luke Alt. That's basically what's going on over here.
He's D-Luke Alt. Bro, that's a standard 5-star. Did he just like throw shade at Smack? Like, oh, he's this basic ass standard 5-star. Did he just fucking throw shade at Smack? Fucking D-Luke, bro. What? All right. Good job.
And here,
I know he's not throwing shade at Smack. I'm just being an ass.
Here's the thing, man. I think it's fair to say me, him, and a lot of us over here are dying on this hill. The fact is, we don't necessarily care about...
Yeah, you can die in the hill of mid-ass games. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, die on that fucking hill, bro. I'll be sitting over here enjoying high-quality games while ignoring predatory monetization practices. Have fun over there. Everybody that sees the issue that Arikado is presenting will be enjoying actual quality games.
NTE, but we care about what NTE represents. You know what I'm saying?
Mediocrity. Mediocrity? Is that what that represents? I am being way too mean to NTE right now. I really am. It's just too easy to be mean to about the game, you know? It's just way too fucking easy. It really is. Good God. You know, sometimes I just want to bash my head with a shovel. I just want to fucking slam my head into a concrete wall at Mach 5.
NGE represents something so pro-consumer, we will follow up attack on what it's doing. 1 million.
Pro-consumer.
But we care about what NGE represents. You know what I'm saying? NGE represents something so pro-consumer.
Even with the 50-50 removed, it's still not pro-consumer. It's a fucking gacha system. It's the very antithesis of pro-consumer. If NTE was pro-consumer, you'd be able to earn every single character through gameplay and their weapon. Like, it'd be like Tower of Fantasy with their MMO mode. That's pro-consumer. Yeah, the gacha system is better, but it's still a gacha system, and gacha systems are inherently not pro-consumer.
We will follow up attack on what it's doing. 1,000,000%.
For those of you who aren't familiar with Gacha Smack, he's someone who frequently advocates for pro-consumer business practices and rallies his audience to demand more from the companies of these respective gacha games.
As I said in the live stream, in fact, I'd rather just play the clip of me saying it. I am completely on y'all side in terms of these rewards. The amount of money these companies make on a month.
You know what's funny? I really do think that Gotcha Smack is the wrong person to be saying these messages because he's paid by all these games. He actively takes sponsorships by every single one of these games. Like, the message is good, it's just coming from the wrong person. Like, Gotcha Smack regularly takes sponsorships from almost every big gotcha game. And that he's really not the fucking person to say this.
Month basis, bitch,
but he's like only one of the actual people that say it. So like, you know, it's just odd. Like, it's a good message, but he's just the wrong person to be saying it because he's always taking sponsorships from all these companies. Like, if he wasn't taking sponsorships from all these companies, it'd lend him a lot more credit, or like it'd give his statements a lot more oomph. But since he's always taking sponsorships, it takes away from it.
Chacona, you're back.
He said it. Based.
Battling for the consumer to get more out of this game. I'm not on the company side. Fuck the company, bro.
But of course,
fuck
you
the
already
company?
know where I'm going with this, given the title of the video.
How many times are you sponsored in 3.0?
With Smack here, I just can't. I've had this growing concern for over.
Okay, I think there has to be an angle we're not aware of, because it seems, you know, clear as day. Like, it's just simple. Because I'm on the same place as Smack, but maybe there's an angle to this that we do not understand, that we do not acknowledge. Now,
how about you let the video play?
Okay, so this is my guess. I'm just guessing right now because I don't pre-watch shit. So I'm guessing here. He showed this clip of Smack saying, "I'm on y'all side. I'm not on the company side." Is obviously somewhat contradicting to we have to support NTE, therefore we're supporting a company. Like, there's a, you know, a bit of an issue. But I think Arikado is smart.
Well, yeah, I know. Smack has never hid the fact that he's in it for the bag. But like, my point is that he can't, it's not that he can't make the message. It's just the fact that he always takes these sponsorships from these so-called, or these predatory gotcha companies, that the message is diluted because of that. Yeah, fuck the company, but I will keep taking their money and promoting their anti-consumer practices. That's literally what it is. Like, it's a good message to say, but Smack is just the wrong person to say it.
Hard enough to see that, well, you know, we're supporting NTE because of what it's doing in terms of their practices, and not necessarily the company and the business itself. Just so that we're clear, we're supporting the idea behind NTE.
A year now of an emerging, outspoken group of online gotcha community members who care more about how much free stuff they can get out of a game over the quality of the game itself.
He was talking about me too, because he invited me on his stream. Shouts out to him. And this was one of the things he kind of wanted to, you know, understand the psychology, because I could tell like he's trying to have a vivid instead of someone in a comment section. He was trying to have
an actual conversation about someone who he thought actually played the game and understood the game. Bro, when he had to explain how stuff worked in NTE, it must have come at a self-realization that you're fucking stupid. That you shill a game that you don't actually play. Welcome, Saint Tone Test with less subscribers.
Conversation sneakily, so I picked up on it. Yeah, you're Arikado. If you're watching this, you thought you slick, you're not. So he was trying to understand the psychology of people.
You know, I think VXV drove Arikado away from NTE.
Like who he's talking about right now. And unfortunately, I wasn't the proper person for that. I don't think I was to his satisfaction in terms of what he really wanted to understand, because I'm more flexible in my mindset, and I'm not necessarily the rigid type of mindset he's trying to combat here. Anyway, going back to it, the reality is this is an important parallel to the gameplay that these gacha games have. One cannot ignore the importance of the—
You have arrived. Well, welcome, Lucilla #1 fan.
Gacha system within these gacha games. That's a very important component when you take into consideration the live service model of these games. If you're going to play these games every single day, you cannot ignore the gacha system.
Yes, you can. Get the fuck out. No, that is such a bullshit logic, bro. You can't ignore the gacha system. Really? 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 You 100% can. Don't fucking pretend that you can't. Are you a gambling addict, BXV? Is that why you're saying that? Do you love pulling that fucking slot? Put it all on black. Gotta put it all on black. Bro, you can ignore the gacha system. Damn. You can 100% ignore it. Like, let's not pretend that you can't. If the game is good, you can ignore the shitty aspects, which is most likely the gacha system. Like, how many people hate the gacha system in AKE, but ignore it because they love the core game itself? Or that they love, like, let's not pretend that OG Arknights gacha system is not the greatest, right? With its high ass spark, right? But people can ignore that because they like the game. You can ignore a fucking gacha system and still like the game. Let's not pretend that that's impossible.
That's just impossible. Now, if you do not play these gacha games every single day and you have like a super casual approach when you're okay to come back every single...
I'm sorry. No, that's... You can still play a gacha game every day and ignore the gacha system. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
Patch, spend a bit, get the characters, play the story, do things real quick, build the characters up, maybe to do some post game for like a week or two, and then just dip out for the next month when the new patch again releases and you repeat. More power to you.
You know, if you ignore the gacha system, you're not spending money, right? You know that, right? Like, if you are ignoring a gacha system, ignoring the predatory gacha system, you are not going to be spending money on it. Your point is dumb.
Most of these complaints are not an issue to you. You have enough spending money where this is not an issue for you. However, that is clearly a minority. The overarching majority in these games are players that were incentivized to play them through the advertisement of these games saying this is a free-to-play game. You can play this game for free.
Okay. So how does this prove your point of not being able to ignore the gacha system, a predatory gacha system, and just play the game?
That's why a lot of players are here. Most of the players, especially ones complaining about the gacha system, are players that are free to play. And the reason why they're free to play and complaining about this, well, like, you're playing it for free, so why are you complaining? Is because this is a live service model game that wants you to keep playing it every single day, so that way you can get the next unit, so that way you can have a better time playing the game that you've been sold on. That's basically why. It creates that refreshing sentiment that a new character gives you when you have them in your account. It gives you all
that you're a gambling addict. You are addicted to that dopamine rush of when you get a new character. You are a gambling addict and you are playing the game to gamble. You are not playing the game to actually play it. If you want to get that hit of getting a new character, you are a gambling addict. That is your main reason for playing these games.
Also avenues to feel a degree of progression within the game, because without that, well, if you already have teams, you're not doing anything anymore. You can min-max, and that's just a tilting experience. You just want something that you can feel like you are building something through you playing every single day with your stamina. And so yeah, that's basically the psychology behind it. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments.
And
you missed like everything. You were wrong about everything. You were just wrong about everything you just said. Like, you are actually just wrong about everything you fucking just said.
Everness to Everness has confirmed those very suspicions I've held up until now.
You don't like how... Why? NT is the perfect example. Why? NT is literally the perfect example to use.
I can understand the desire to see gacha games become more player-friendly, obviously, but people have enjoyed gacha games up until now in spite of their monetization systems.
It was the only thing we could deal with. Like that was the space at the time. It's like being in a toxic relationship. Consider it like this. I'm dating Genshin Impact. This is amazing, but then at some point you start
don't let certain people hear that.
to see the flaws. Rainbow phase is over. You're like, okay, this is toxic. I need to look somewhere else. Honkai Star Rail comes in, goes, you know what? I'm slightly better. You go,
Motherfucker. Yeah, that's a 24-hour timeout. Goodbye for 24 hours, Frezzo.
all right, yippee.
Goodbye.
And all of a sudden, it becomes toxic, where you're like, well, drat, what am I going to do now? Withering Waves come in. Remember your ex? Well, guess what? This one is even better and does something slightly different and better than your ex. You're like, well, great. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for. But then time goes on and you realize that it's starting to show more of the toxic stuff that your ex had. So you're like, well, fudge.
You know, the funny thing is, there are other gacha games, right? You know that, right? Other than the big six that existed in this time frame before NTE. You had Aether Gazer, you have fucking Etheria Restart. What else did you have? What other fucking gacha games did you have? Fuck. I'm having a brain fart right now.
What am I going to do now? In comes Endless Zone Zero. You're like, well, snap.
Limbus, Reverse 1999. There's so many other games. Okay, whatever.
You're like my XX, like Honkai Star Rail. It's like, fudge, what now?
Yeah,
In
Girls
comes
Frontline
Arknights
too.
Endfield, a brand new, you know, a girl from a different background. You know, maybe she's from another country. This is new. It's exciting. You're like, well, fudge. All right, let's go. And then you realize it's still in the same realm of toxicity as the previous ones. So you keep looking for something that will at least be less toxic, especially one that is less toxic than all your exes here, because you have been dealing with the same toxic behavior 50-50 for 4 relationships. That's a lot. Even in the 5th over here, because you can get to 80 and lose the 50-50 in AKE. So it's just that the strategy is to
it's not a 50-50 in AKE. Oh my god. I'm tired, boss. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god. Damn it, motherfucker. I'm tired,
always
boss.
set to 120, so it doesn't matter that much, but still. So we're tired of this one particular aspect in all our.
So you know what? Here's the thing. So NTE ditches the 50-50, which is yay, free to play, friendly. Oh, this is so great for all of us. Yippee! And then we all play the game, and it's boring. There's nothing special about it. It doesn't stand out. You're telling me this is what we trade? Like, this is the trade we get. It's very tiring, you know? Guys, we're getting a free-to-play gacha game, but the game's gonna be mid as fuck in almost every aspect.
Ex-girlfriends here, so we want a new.
That's just the logic of someone that's just addicted to gambling. Straight up.
Girlfriend that will be as hot and be less toxic, especially in that particular part, because it is just irritating at this point. None of them wash the dishes. All of them dirty ass. God damn it. At least NTE wash.
Do you hate women? Like what? Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Just the dishes
I'll stop.
after herself. Well, we appreciate that. I don't know if that's the best analogy, but that's the best.
Do the
one I
dishes,
give.
woman. Smack right across the fucking face. God damn it. You're.
And so now to answer his question, the reason why we've been playing them in spite of the 50-50 system is because we never had we could never get a girlfriend that didn't have that toxic trait. And
have you want to play hey, you should download PGR. You want to see a guaranteed gotcha system and an what is it, an 80-20 weapon? Stop before people take me out of context. Dude. Oh my fucking god.
Until now.
My girlfriend's toxic traits is she likes to beat me at night. That's her toxic trait. She likes to beat me until I'm just curled up into a ball on the floor crying. Then we cuddle again. And then she does it again tomorrow. It's just a cycle of getting my shit kicked in. That's the toxic trait.
Just sit there and not enjoy my 2D anime.
Arikado, dude. Avocado, yes. Was making shady comments like NTE would get laughed out of the room if it didn't have an NTE or a 50-50. I mean, he's correct, though. Is he wrong? Nope. Nope. He's not wrong. You're like, okay. Let's say it had a 50-50 in it. It was a 90. It was the Genshin Impact banner, basically. You're telling me nobody would actually, like, a lot less people would be okay, whatever. All right. I mean, he's correct. He's correct. Let's just be honest. A lot of people are sticking with the game because they can pull every character without missing out on one being free to play.
For NTE to come out, you're out of your
almost every character.
NTE is a Frankenstein's monster that thinks players would rather muck around with some of the jankiest minigames you will ever experience rather than playing with the actual characters they pulled for. It's a misguided, polish-lacking, absolute chore of a game to make.
Wait, what?
Remember, I've only seen up to 4 minutes in this video, by the way. I've only seen like the first 4 to 5 minutes of the video. Dude, he's not wrong. Dude, I bet VXV hasn't done any of these events.
Hold on, pause.
As a gacha game, NTE is a Frankenstein's monster that thinks players would rather muck around with some of the jankiest minigames you will ever experience rather than playing with the actual characters they pulled for.
What is this misconception about NTE? What the hell are you?
Misconception, really? A misconception. Okay.
What are you talking about here? This is what Saint also says about it. Yeah, this is what Saint Tom just said. This
rather than playing with the actual characters they pulled for.
You were gonna experience.
All right, so let's take a look at NTE's big events that it's had. All right, we've had the racing mini game. Guess what? You don't use your teams. We've had the prison fight. Guess what? You don't use your teams. We're getting a fishing event. Guess what? You don't use your teams. 999 events. You don't use your teams that you pulled for. What other events did they have? Prop hunt. You don't use your teams. What content in NTE besides the endgame mode do you actually use your built teams for besides doing your dailies? What content? Besides the boss fight thing that they introduced, besides that other event. I can't remember the name of it, of that event where you fought bosses. I need for the score thing. I don't remember the name of it. I never completed it. You don't use your characters? No, that's just false. That's just false. Like, let's look at Enfield, okay? You've obviously got your dailies. You've got Umbra Monument. You've got Edge Space Salvage. Now, I'm not saying any of these are good, except for Umbra Monument. You got Edge Space Salvage. You've got the Trials of Swordmancy now. And you've got the new events that are coming in this, which we have to do, actually. Woowa. most of the stuff, they usually introduce a couple combat events, or at least one combat event recently. So that's been good. They use your team on. It's NT really that Echo War. Yeah, Echoes of War. Yeah, Wuwa's got Weewa, TOA. None of it's really good though, but got Hologram. It basically, NTE just literally lacks actual events that you use your built teams for. That's the main point that he's making, because he talks about with actual characters you pulled for. NT does not have that. It's just fucking mini games.
Bad mini games, and you're not gonna play with the characters that you pulled for. I feel like I play with the characters the same amount of time I play with, you know, my characters in the other gacha games.
I mean, you're fucking lying out of your ass, but you know, yeah, Wuwa's got TOA, Weewa, End State Matrix, Hologram Weekly Event. Yep. Genshin has the same thing. HSR has the same thing. ZZZ has the same thing. AKE is getting the same thing. What does NTE have besides TOA? It's TOA equivalent. Nothing. Sorry, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, don't pretend that you can use your actual teams in the majority of content in NT besides your dailies and running around the world.
I don't necessarily see the difference. The only difference is like when you're doing because like we're still in the early game right now. When you're doing the XP stuff, monsters
early game. How are you in the early game? Isn't like everybody max level now at this point?
Die so super fast. I consider it sometimes a blessing. Sometimes I'm like a little too fast though. Like I just clicked one ult and they're all dies. God damn, boy. What the
instead of slot mode. Isn't 1.3 coming soon? No, it's not.
Hell, but if you're doing that particular game, if you're doing bosses, it definitely takes a longer time because it's still the start of the game, etc. But you get what I'm saying. So besides that, like I feel like I'm doing, and that's the same thing with Wuwa. Like when I log into Wuwa, now I'm doing.
Why you just never see big creator complain about this in AKE? Is a lot of creators bringing the same issue? Kuki did.
Those
Kuki is like one of the ones that actually matter though.
Those nests, tacit Discord nests, you know, because there's new sets. I'm trying to maximize how much I have of them because there's two characters. I'm trying to get Soy as well. There's Yang. This is a new set. I can't pre-farm because it's new, so I have to get as much of them as possible to make.
What? What? The fuck are you talking about? What?
Of them because there's two characters. I'm trying to get Soy as well. There's Yang. This is a new set. I can't pre-farm because it's new, so
because that's how they say it in game. It's Soy, bro. We can already get Soy set. It was out when the patch dropped. What?
I have to get as much of them as possible to make sure both of them are built in time of release. And so that's why I've been doing tacit nests. And through that,
you can. Dude, he's so confidently wrong. What? Sway? Dude, Soy is top tier name though. But yeah, Soy's set was literally usable when the patch dropped. You could farm it immediately. What are we talking about here? Like straight up, what are we talking about here?
The stamina, basically I play for 3 to 5 minutes with the characters. And I dip out.
The ceiling bird. I fucking love
that. The same amount of time, unless I'm doing the XP books in NTE. And if I'm doing the XP books and stuff like that, it's like 2 minutes maybe. That's it. Like I don't know why people are trying to push this narrative against NTE. I don't think you're playing the game
because NTE is boring as fuck.
Enough.
There's your answer.
To understand things or something. I don't necessarily get it. But in terms of the mini games, well, there's the city stamina if you want to take advantage of the Fawn system. but you don't necessarily have to.
That's not what he's talking
about. It
about.
still applies the same amount of freebies the other gotchas do. It's all there. You get the shop reset, you can use that stuff over there. Like the other gotchas, there's the other shop, you know, the other shop. You can even get 5 stars there. At least there's that. Woo could never. You can only get copies.
You still fully believe that a standard character is worth more than a fucking free copy, bro, of a limited character? Are you dumb? Legitimate question. Are you stupid? Do you have the dumb? A free standard character is not equal in value of a limited copy of a character on banner. What? In what world? In what world? Not even arknightsendfield with how good the standard characters are. What? Not even in there isn't. Okay. There's no. Okay. There's no gacha game that would be acceptable of getting a fucking standard character, or having a standard character is more important than a fucking free dupe of a limited character. Okay, crackhead.
This one, I think you can just buy them and stuff like that. Like, it's the same gosh darn formula in terms of how much.
Dude, we're gonna just immediately start. Dude, instead of focusing on Ari's video, dude, we're just gonna focus on the stupid shit VXV is saying. Like, dude, how are you so confidently wrong about this? Straight up, you are so confidently wrong. It's honestly kind of amazing. New here, welcome.
You can get off your characters through playing the game every day.
Let's hear that one more time. I want to hear that one more time.
There's the other shop, you know, the other shop. You can even get 5 stars there. At least there's that. Woo could never. You can only get copies. This one, I think you can just buy.
Oh, holy fuck, bro. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Fuck, bro. I'm going insane.
Them and stuff like that. Like, it's the same gosh darn formula in terms of how much you can get off your characters through playing the game every day.
Yeah, no, he's comparing the standard character you get from the rebate and NTE versus the fucking limited copy that you get from Wua's rebates. My head hurts. Me head hurt. me go back to caveman. Computer scary.
Fawns offer you a different avenue to get even more if you interact with the mini games. Especially now, more players are more incentivized. Players like myself. At the start of the game, I ignored fawns. I'll be totally honest. I looked at them. I was like, so it's just a bunch of extra astrites or something like that. You know, I don't know what the currency is called there. That I'll just get whenever I want. Like, you know, I am pressured. What these fawns for? I don't even care, and I'll get them anyway. Like, when you do dailies and stuff like that, you get some of them anyways. Like, I don't care. But nothing incentivized me more than the Porch collab using fawns, and also the new bike thingy using fawns. That wasn't important. Also, you can get more free weapon pulls, stuff like that through it. It's just a bonus. If you do more, if you invest more within the game, you can get more freebies out of it. That's pressured. What these fawns for? I don't even. I ignored fawns. I'll be totally honest. If you interact with the mini games. Especially now, more players are more incentivized. Players like myself. At the start of the game, I ignored fawns. I'll be totally honest. I looked at them. I was like, so it's just a bunch of extra astrites or something like that. You know, I don't know what the currency is called there. That I'll just get whenever I want. Like, you know, I am pressured. What are these fawns for? I don't even care, and I'll get them anyway. Like when you do dailies and stuff like that, you get some of them anyways. Like I don't care. But nothing incentivized me more than the Porch collab using fawns, and also the new bike thingy using fawns. That was important. Also, you can get more free weapon pulls, stuff like that through it. It's just a bonus. If you do more, if you invest more within the game, you can get more freebies out of it. That's
What the fuck did he just say? What? What? You what? I'm having a slight issue right now, okay?
like myself, I've never, at the start of the game, I ignored fawns. I'll be totally honest. I looked at them, I was like, so it's just a bunch of extra astrites or something like that. You know, I don't know what the currency is called there.
It's a bunch of extra analysts. No, it's two completely different things. Fawns is how you purchase properties, cars, pretty much anything in game that matters. Analyst is what you buy outfits with and pull characters with. You cannot earn analysts like you do with fawns. What the fuck are you talking about? You crackhead. What the actual fuck are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? It is this, Bonds is what NTZ said. Credits, Denny's, and Mora. That's the equivalent. Do you even play NTE? Like, I feel like we're justified in asking if this guy actually plays NTE. Because I don't think he does. Yeah, I don't think I don't think he plays the game. I think he has an account manager. Yeah, I don't think he actually plays the game. Let's hear that one more time.
Your characters through playing the game every day. Fawns offer you a different avenue to get even more if you interact with the mini games. Especially now, more players are more incentivized. Players like myself, I've never, at the start of the game, I ignored fawns. I'll be totally honest. I looked at them, I was like, so it's just a bunch of extra astrites or something like that. You know, I don't know what the currency is called there. That I'll just get whenever I want. Like, you know, I am pressured. What are these fawns for? I don't even care, and I'll get them anyway. Like when you do dailies and stuff like that, you get some of them anyways. Like I don't care. But nothing incentivized me more than the Porch collab using fawns, and also the Porch collab is because essentially without using fawns, you had to essentially spend every single piece of currency you get in that entire patch. It was what, like 1,200, 1,300 analysts to get the Porsche if you go to Max Bowls. Sorry, bro. New bike thingy using fawns. That wasn't important. Sorry, I think these polling of these gachapons are complete garbage, and I fucking hate them. I hate them with a burning passion. I would rather just grind up 17 million fawns and not have to worry about the vehicle disappearing in a month. I would rather take my time and grind it up. Or I hate that it's FOMO, bro. It's just fucking FOMO, bro.
So you have to make the decision, huh? Do I want this character or do I want this fucking vehicle that's going to be fucking vehicle power crept? That's going to be power crept in 2 months.
Also, you can get more free weapon pulls, stuff like that, through it.
Yeah, you can get weapon pulls, but
it's just a bonus. If you do more, if you invest more within the game, you can get more freebies out of it. That's it.
You want to know why they give you weapon pulls through that system? Because they don't give you weapon pulls normally. Isn't that your only source of weapon pulls? Where else can you get weapon pulls from? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that is your only source of weapon pulls. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that is one of your only sources of weapon pulls in NT.
But you don't necessarily have to, because the formula and how much you get off free pulls as you play every single day is the same as Hoyo minus a 50-50. So what are we trying to say here? I'm super confused.
What he's trying to say here is that the events and mini games in NT are mid as fuck. That's what he's saying here.
It's a misguided, polish lacking, absolute choice.
It is slightly polish lacking for now. Yes, that is
Slightly?
100% the case. I do hope that by 2.0, the polish is fixed.
By 2.0? Only in a year, guys!
More of a game to maintain an account in. And
What? Bro, I finished NTE faster than WUA. It's so fast.
Doubt that. I doubt. I'm X, pressing X to doubt. I'm slamming my finger on my keyboard right now. X. Pressing X. Everybody press X to doubt on that shit.
I say that as someone who's put a lot of time into NTE.
I think it's just NTE is not for you. You're trying to shit on it, but I think it's just NTE is not for you. It's definitely for people like me, though.
Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Thanks for the sub. Oh my god. You know, that barrel on my 12 gauge is looking mighty tasty right now. That was a joke, Minecraft. That was a joke, YouTube. Oh my fucking god. What's dripping from my ears? Is that my brain right now? Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe you have some.
That's a joke, Minecraft. Fuck off. God damn it.
Some of that open world fatigue. You're like Zenless Zone Zero and stuff like that. Like, you know, leave it to us. The open world enjoys. I love me some open world games. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's my genre.
Are we gonna pretend that the open world for NT is good? Are we gonna pretend? Are we gonna pretend that it's good? Dude, it's pretty looking, but that's about it.
So it's like, I think NTE is definitely the least amount of effort I put in daily activities. So what I do is this. This is my strategy. The first 3 days of the week, while I, get my juices flowing, I just do the dailies like I do with Withering Waves. And then the third day, typically I have a little.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna. You guys can make the joke all you want, but I'm not gonna make it of him getting his juices flowing.
Bit of free time. I do the city stamina. There's this strategy. You can do it like in 10, 12 seconds. I put something on YouTube, Alt tab, and I'll just keep clicking. Basically, I'm doing the city stamina stuff as like just to keep my ADHD afloat. Like I'm just doing stuff.
Dude, he's actually just fucking lying. You can't do it. What?
Day, typically I have a little bit of free time. I do the city stamina. There's this strategy. You can do it like in 10, 12 seconds.
Are we talking about the city stamina or your daily stamina? What are we talking about? Which one? Your 700 daily stamina or your city stamina? Which one are we talking about? Well, he likes to misspeak, so I want to double check.
I put something on YouTube, Alt tab, and I'll just keep clicking. Basically, I'm doing the city stamina stuff as like just to keep my ADHD afloat. Like I'm just doing stuff with my hand as I'm listening. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are probably doing that shit right now with me, Alt tab. As soon as that's done, I do like a third or sometimes even half if I'm really bored. And I'll dip out. That's half my city stamina. I'll do some pink paw heist from time to time. I think pink paw heist is still fun to me. If you've already cleared pink paw heist, there's no more mystery for you. I can see how that.
Dude, within the first week of doing pink paws, all the mystery is gone.
Game mode could be boring, but for me, considering I still have the mystery, that's why I don't like to look at guys and everything.
Yeah, it's because you don't play the game. It's because you don't play the game. That's why.
Still discovering
everything you've said in this video is just proof you don't play the game.
pink paw heist. Like I'm taking my time, and once again, I do the same strategy.
Daily stamina is city stamina or daily stamina casts? That's what I'm asking, because city stamina is 700.
Alt tab.
Wait, Via has yet to meet Tagiato? You're lying. You're lying.
Something on YouTube, and basically, since pink paw heist is no threat, it's just a matter of maintaining time and trying to find something there. You know, so
you're literally okay. I thank God that's a fucking joke, bro.
What I like is when I find a card and I'm trying to look for the door of that card. I really like that.
Thank God.
That's it. That's basically my strategy. I do that like once every 2-3 days for pink paw heist. If I feel up to it, sometimes I just leave fawns there. I don't care if I'm not feeling like it.
Dude, I would rather rip my head off than play pink paws again. I'm good.
I'm not feeling like it, and that's it. Now I'm giving a lot more emphasis on pink.
I will not force myself to play something I know I hate. I will not. You can't stop. You can't stop what? Gifting memberships? Oh my God, wow, that's crazy. Keep doing it. But yeah, I will not force myself to play a game I do not like.
Pink paw heist, and I actually want more out of pink paw heist because of.
Yeah, you can AFK Mahjong, but apparently they patched it. They apparently patched it. Now you can't do it anymore.
The Draco bike, stuff like that, the 10 pole, the new MC skin, etc. Now I want more of pink paw heist. I feel joy doing pink paw heist because I'm rewarded for doing pink paw heist. They made the game mode matter a bit to players like myself. Which
you want to fix pink paws? Make it procedurally generated. Each door you go through changes the room. Make it procedurally generated. Simply do that. Seriously. Make it procedurally generated. And then boom, you've got a league's better gameplay or a game mode. I'm not joking. Like if it was procedurally generated, it'd be a lot better.
Is good. So therefore, I think considering the reward structure they've introduced / the approach in how you can go about NTE, I wouldn't say. I think this is a bit of a skill issue of you.
A skill issue? Oh my God.
Navigating these live service games, because let's face it, all of them as live service games are weak as hell. Who are we lying to, man? They're just basically all the same live service slop. And yeah, I think this is a sentiment I felt in Wuwa, and that's my favorite gacha game. I felt burnt out.
Your favorite gacha game, my ass. Oh my God, my ass, bro.
I felt exactly what he's talking about here. That's why I'm more strategic in my approaches with live service games like NGE, because of that very reason, to avoid that particular debt. But I feel like NGE is doing a decent job to help me not reach that, and I'm very appreciative of that.
More so than Smack has as of our livestream VODs from the release of version 1.2. Abolishing the 50/50 system was not some ambitious move by Hoda Studios to take the gacha space by storm. It was a necessity to compensate for NTE's shortcomings and spare itself from being laughed out of the room come its initial launch.
100%.
Wait, he agrees? Ain't no way he agrees. Oh my god.
By Hoda Studios to take the gacha space by storm. It was a necessity to compensate for NTE's shortcomings and spare itself from being laughed out of the room come its initial launch.
100%. No one is gonna deny this. Yeah, NTE did not have that gas. Because Ananto was basically destroyed it before launch. Everybody was like, NTE is...
Okay, dude, I hate this. I hate it so much. This, oh, Anada killed NTE. Trust me, dude, there's like, I'll be generous. There's like a 75% chance that if Anada ever releases, it's going to be the biggest pile of dog shit because it does not have an identity. Anada is quite literally stolen concepts from various popular Sony games. That Anada has no actual unique identity. It's just stolen missions and just assets, or not assets, stolen ideas from other successful video games, whether they're from Sony or not. I want Anada to be good, but did Genshin Impact steal a mission from Uncharted 4? Did Anada steal a mission from GTA 5? Or not? Did Genshin steal a mission from GTA 5? Did it steal a mission from Uncharted 4? No? Oh. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. No, the problem is these missions are one-to-one rips of other games. Like literally compare the trailer or the mission trailer or the Anada mission that they showed and literally compare it to the Uncharted 4 one. It's almost one for one the same fucking thing. Except for some like minor things, but in the end it doesn't really matter. Like I want Anada to be good, but with everything we've seen, it's literally just fucking rips from other games because it actually can't make its own unique identity. I want Anada to be good, but I don't think it's going to be.
Ain't no one messing with it because Ananta is over there. And it's not even a gacha anymore. I'm crying. But NTE managed to do a good
Oh yeah, no, it is supported by Sony, so Sony clearly doesn't care that they're doing that.
job. They made us
they've Sony shared their trailer. I'm pretty sure they've got funding from Sony.
halfway, and that's it. And I think players are appreciative of that, especially at a time when clearly, so basically it's like what I keep saying. NTE is taking advantage of a sentiment, a fatigue that the player base is expressing towards the current market that they're trying to get a piece of the pie of.
So hey guys, if you're tired of gacha games and live service, I've got the perfect thing for you guys to play, okay? So if we go over here to Steam, all right? Let me open up Steam. Let me get rid of this first. All right, so if I open up Steam real quick, all right? There's a game called Armor Reforger, okay? Now it's a $30 game or $40 game, all right? Now, if you buy this game, you will have thousands of hours of fun times because of how good the community is and the mods. Just play Grand Blue? That too. Where's Grand Blue? Yeah, or play Grand Blue. Yeah, don't forget about Grand Blue. You can also buy Grand Blue. Yeah. All right, I'm done being an ass.
So they're looking at what Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, the Hoyo stuff, are
Trying to get gacha players to infest other gaming communities and ruin them. Yes.
doing. They want a piece of that pie. So that's their market. The player base over there are tired of this particular system. If we see a solution to a system that we don't like, a lot of players will jump ship, or at least considering the live service model and how very fast you can do them a day, you'll just include them in your roster. It makes it super easy to just add into your roster.
You are overestimating just how many gachas normal people play. People that are not deep in the YouTube gacha don't play that many gacha games unless they're fucking autistic as fuck. Jin, I'm talking about you.
I feel like a lot of players are at with NTE. I rarely see just solo NTE.
Yeah, I know what
players.
it is.
The only type of soloing to NTE I have seen is players that main NTE but are now more casual towards the.
Look, Jin, I don't have to be nice to you anymore. You're no longer a sub. I'm gonna treat you like a regular viewer now. You no longer get special treatment,
Others because of the remaining
play
existence
six?
of
I
the
know.
50-50 within those games. Like that said, they've tasted no 50-50, they can't go back. But they still keep them in their
Jin,
roster nonetheless.
get fucked.
Because
Get
they're
fucked,
free, you can
Jin.
still play, etc., etc. From time to time, like who am
Go
I to say
retreat
no to
into
free
your
will, all right?
Limbus company.
That's basically how a lot of players I feel like
You're
are
gonna get your
navigating
boyfriend
right now.
Pago to
And I
give you a
think that's
sub?
just tasted no
Go ahead.
50-50, they can't go back. But they still keep them in their roster nonetheless because they're free, you can still play, etc., etc. From time to time, like who am I to say no to free milk? Am I right? That's basically how a lot.
Free milk? What if it's spoiled? What if the milk just tastes bad? Like Shinku. A lot of people say she's really appreciate it.
A lot of players I feel like are navigating right now.
Is girl milk spoiled?
And I think that's just smart because ultimately these games are here for you, for your enjoyment. The world is your oyster. These games are your oyster. You do with them as you please, and you make them fit in your life in a way that's enjoyable. That's very important. Don't forget, these are video games. They're supposed to be fun. That's the main important thing. And for things to be fun, believe it.
He's a dirty furry and he says horrible things to me and threatens to ban you. That's right, Vez. Go fuck yourself, you ass.
It or not.
I was gonna say something that gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, approach and how your mindset towards certain things, especially slop stuff, is as important as the game you're about to
Yeah, dude. Whenever Vez leaks the DMs, I'm fucked. I'm immediately getting canceled on every platform, even the ones I don't exist on.
play. Believe it or not.
Like, actually take a moment.
I say nothing but slurs to Vez. I say nothing but slurs to Vez in DMs.
And think about it. When the biggest sales pitch that NTE players constantly push about their game is that there's no 50-50 in their gacha system, what does that say about the actual game?
Wait, she's not speaking? I thought she would say something.
I think this is like as far as I got. I'll give you the pass just in case. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked, bro. Oh my god. I really need to get redact. How many people have you said, oh, you should try NTE? It's got no 50-50. Interesting.
This is supposed to be a parasocial hangout. How am I supposed to bond with the character if she's not talking? Out.
Yeah, this is where the lack of polish comes in. This type of stuff should have been polished. Again, it's that investor crap. I mean, are we gonna sit here and pretend like Wuthering Waves wasn't boogering waves and stuff like that?
Hold up. I'm sorry. I was watching something in Discord.
This is where the lack of polish comes in. This type of stuff should have been polished. Again, it's that investor crap. I mean, are we gonna sit here and pretend like Wuthering Waves wasn't boogering waves and stuff like that?
Okay, so buggering waves. How does that relate to a non-voiced character quest? This is a character-specific quest, right? This is a hangout for Lacrimosa. Why isn't it voiced? That's the thing.
It's that 1.0 shit, classic shit. Like, it shouldn't be there. I'm just explaining it. Like,
Guys, when are we gonna stop giving excuses to gacha games for so they can have a shitty 1.0? When are we gonna stop giving excuses for gacha games?
telling you guys to understand.
I was hoping this shit would be voiced. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
Oh, you're screwed. I don't know how anybody did this without a guide. I don't know how.
You think I know how to play piano? Why are there so many steps? There's no music sheet for reference. There's no like hints around the area. Like that is actually like one of the worst puzzles I've ever seen a gacha game do. You can't just give people a piano and expect them to know what the fuck to do with a piano. That is the most retarded thing I've seen a gacha game developer do. Just
I disagree. I know.
How do you disagree? What? What? How do you disagree? The hint was the sound, by the way. No, Arikado's got a point. They should have given a fucking hint.
Flame on this one, but I disagree. I have a
like, how are you supposed to tell the sound if it's different because it's a fucking piano? Every key makes a different sound.
Looked up a guide in a long time. I haven't found a piece of content that had me completely stunned in a long time, because I just play mostly gacha games.
It's like handing a teenager a car and saying good luck, have fun, don't kill anybody on your way.
Now and replay old games that are my favorites. So when I found that and I looked up a guide, that took me back. Oh, the nostalgia feel, man. I felt old as shit. Oh man,
dude, you're like 30 something years old, bro.
Looked up that guide.
Calm down.
Keep alt-tabbing, see what the guy on YouTube is doing. I'm doing the same thing. Oh man, that took me back. I don't think I've ever had. Arikado
is a journalist who wants the game to hold his hand while he's jorking it with the other end. Screenshot. I am directly sending that to him because that is hilarious. I am directly sending that to him if he's not in here. You know what? I'll post it actually in the fun place. I'm gonna post it in the fun place. Oh my god.
I've been experiencing gacha since that Puppet Quest. Oh man.
Stick to basic.
Dude, I'll be honest. I didn't even know there's a piano thing.
1, 2, 3 combat.
I don't think I've had that experience up until Puppet Quest. Oh man.
Stick to basic 1, 2, 3 combat.
I don't think I've had that experience up until the Puppet Quest and haven't had it since.
What's the Puppet Quest again? What is the Puppet Quest at NT? Which one is that one? Fuck, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up now. God damn it, VXV. Fuck you. NT Puppet Quest. Oh no, I have not done that one. Yep, nope, I have not done that one.
If you can't understand how to make a piano puzzle, how is there nobody behind us? What the fuck? What the hell? Why did we just respawn at the start of the race? This mode doesn't work if not everyone's going to play. You need people in the back picking up support tools to keep the guy in front in check. I guess they're just gonna screw around the car. Wait, how many people are just sitting at the end?
I think this is probably 1.1 maybe, because I think they fixed it since.
How do you not know? Oh my fucking god, bro. How do you not know when this event was? It was... You know, I'm retarded, clearly. I can barely remember things that happened last week, right? You guys have fucking witnessed it. I'll mention something in a stream and then fucking try to remember it in the next stream, and I won't be able to fucking remember it. But bro, it was fucking, what, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago?
I don't know. I don't like to play it too much, so.
I think all of them just gave up.
That's not why I play gacha games.
Don't want second place that badly.
Wait, you don't play gacha games to play the content that it provides? Hey, Cass, are you his editor? Did you listen to this? Someone said you're his editor. Did you listen to this when you editing it? You didn't edit this one? Oh, I see. You've been spared.
One, maybe? Because I think they fixed it since. I don't know. I don't like to play it too much, so.
I think all of them just gave up.
That's not why I play gacha games.
Don't want second place that badly. He's just watching. Now I'm getting stagger loops. Just fucking kill me already. Like, I don't even need, I just need one more painkiller, and I'm out of stamina anyway. Like, jeez. It's not even really fun to win in this mode. You just make the other person have a miserable time. I'm just gonna say that right now. So anybody saying, oh, you're just getting mad because you lose, no.
I just didn't play it. With the standard pulls now come to think of it, I think I need to go and play it.
You did. Oh my fucking god, bro. Literally, the strat for that PvP mode was to hide on the top of a urinal or something until everybody else was dead, and you go finish the guy at half health. Oh, dude, oh my fucking god. Shame Arikado's missing out on this. I feel like he'd be having a fucking he'd just be like giggling like a little gremlin. Too bad he's not here for this.
Oh, I would still be saying this mode is shit even if I was winning.
Yeah, let's just
finish 99 nights, complete with his own credits, about 3 to 4 hours with all the treasure hunting, listing all the comp. Okay, well, what did you think about 999 nights? Because I played it maybe like what? I'm like maybe halfway through it, and I'm so tuckered out of it already. I was tuckered out of it like day.
I'm saving it for my trip. Because
You're saving it for your trip? Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, it's a permanent game mode, thank God, but I doubt that.
My trip, I won't have my desktop, so I'm just gonna have my laptop, and all I'm gonna have is my gotchas. So I want to make sure I can get as much content out of him as possible. So that's why I didn't finish it. I'm just being smart.
So how many VXV defenders did we have when we started this? There's like 2 or 3 of them, right? So the VXV defenders, what are your thoughts so far? You know, I want to get your opinions. Like, you guys saw that I was talking about VXV, right? And you're like, oh my god, no, he can't be doing that. And then what are you guys' thoughts now if you're still here? You're fat? I mean, I can tell you play Limbus Company. Don't call them out too.
Like that, you know,
oh god.
You know what I'm saying.
Honestly, day one, whacking mobs that don't really put up much.
See, the problem here is we're trying to apply subjectiveness to
the... it's not subjective. That the events being bad and jank as fuck is not subjective. That it's not. You like people AFKing at events is not subjective. Making the actual experience worse for the other people in the events is not subjective. That's not subjective. Subjective is, oh, I don't like waffles because of the taste. That's subjective. Am I looking at Grand Blue Fantasy? Yep.
The game. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you, and that's your community. Like, sure, that's fine. Like, maybe this.
You're a crackhead, bro. Straight up, big dog. You are a crackhead.
ZZZ community doesn't appreciate it or something, but I've seen people in my comments going, I play ZZZ and NTE. Like, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's not for you. Like, why are we making such a big deal out of it, trying to use Smack as a means to attack NTE and using your attacks on NTE to try and shit on Smack's take? I don't know, man. This comes off a little weird. Like, you just found
it comes off a little weird because you're fundamentally misunderstanding everything about this video.
opportunity to shit on NTE again, and you're going at it. It's like, damn, goddamn, bro, relax, gang, ain't that serious.
A fight, and then there's like a
criticism is good, but I feel like how you're going about it here is, I don't know about that.
boss, which
Is no, okay, Marl, NTE is not a bad game. There are some aspects that are decent, but a lot of it is just average. It's just mid. NTE doesn't stand out. When people talk about NTE, they always first mention there's no 50-50. Like, okay, what about the actual content? Like, NTE is not a bad game. It's not. It's not. It's just painfully average. It's just middle of the road. It's a game people will look at and most likely skip over because nothing really stands out. I've heard that, like, the combat, people can like the combat. I just don't like the restrictiveness of it. I don't like being locked out of several aspects of the combat system because I don't want to elemental match because they decided to make that stupid restriction.
just doesn't really do anything.
Oh, you want to get your character buff of 15% crit rate by triggering Remora? Oh, you're forced to use these characters that actually can interact with each other. Wow, thank you. That's so much fun.
Mechanically unique. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now.
What?
Well, Smack brought up Chasing Kaleido Rider as an example too. That is correct. But once again, Smack's not trying to sell you on Chasing Kaleido Rider for what it has to offer as a game. Smack's selling you on Chasing Kaleido Rider as an outlet for consumer activism. And by the way, this is a menu-based RPG with a real-time battle system and visual novel-style dating simulation. This game isn't going to influence anything. Just being menu-based alone is—
Nope. It's basically Stellasora, but doesn't look like as Gooner. Or as gooned out. Not Stellasora. Star Savior. My bad. Star Savior. All these fucking gacha games got similar names.
enough to turn away mainstream audience.
What's changed in the past 2 months? Your new vids have gotten better? Well, thank you. We're just grinding, bro. That's what we're doing. We're just grinding. We're just grinding and having fun. We are just having fun.
Also, while on the topic of generosity not being an indicator of quality or even personal enjoyment, need I remind everyone of doing—
Okay, so you're saying all this. So when does Silver Palace comes into play? Do you talk about it? There it is. He's going to talk about it. I'm very curious to see when he's going to talk about Silver Palace and what he's going to say about that. Okay, so he's now trying to paint the picture of games need—
Hold up, let me check something. Let me check something real quick. let me check something real quick. Did I actually do it? No, I did not. I did not get into it. Okay. I just wanted to check something real quick.
to be so good that they surpass.
No, it doesn't seem like it resets between banners. Wasn't DNA dry as fuck before getting hacked? It's still dry as fuck.
The predecessors / offered the 50-50 system. That's something I can get behind, and that's where I'm at with Silver Palace, and I hope he says that. But the fact is, NTE,
what did you say about Silver Palace? Because I'm going to be shilling the fuck out of Silver Palace.
/ offered the 50-50 picture of games need to be so good that they surpass the predecessors / offer the 50-50 system.
Dude, I'm telling you, Silver Palace is going to have the best 1.0 story in gacha. Out of like the modern gachas, it's going to be top tier. For those of you that are avoiding spoilers, I'm just going to say it's going to be the best. It is so unbelievably good.
System. That's something I can get behind, and that's where I'm at with Silver Palace, and I hope he says that. But the fact is, NTE, you may think is an inferior product and whatever, but like for me personally, for example, to you, ZZZ is a good game. To me, it's not really. But I can...
How? I heard Stellasori is the best 1.0. I'm talking about modern gacha games. I'm not talking about Yostar. Fuck Yostar, bro.
Still respect the game in what it's trying to do, because I can still get some enjoyment out of the game. It's just not something I can really get into, if you see what I'm saying. And that's it. And here's the thing. I've encountered the same thing he had with NTE, as he's saying right now, with ZZZ back in the day. You know what I didn't do? Try to shit on the game and try to shit on
Now, if I go and look through your videos for anything ZZZ related, I'm not going to see you shitting on the game because you don't like it. I'm not going to see that, right? Because that's a bold fucking statement. That is a bold fucking statement. If I open up his channel and go scroll through his videos with anything ZZZ related, I'm not going to see him shitting on it at all, right?
What it's doing, because of the game not being on par to my satisfaction, to my subjective opinion on the matter. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this kind of disrespects.
It came up constantly, almost every stream. The TV is my best guess.
Some of the people, and that explains to me why a lot of people dislike this video. It's really missing.
You know, I think we should make a list of every person that uses a return to dislike extension and just compile them into a fucking book. Okay? Now, what we do with that book is up to you. But we should track every single fucking CC that uses the return to dislike extensions. Because they're all retarded. Okay, anyways.
A lot of understanding. And it's such a main character type of criticism that I don't think people are going to be appreciative of that. I know what I can understand it. That's why I can tolerate it. But I don't think I'll appreciate it.
Night Abyss, you know, the
what's wrong with the extension? Oh, I don't know everything about it because it's always inaccurate. It's either double what it actually is or 2 times less than what it actually is. You're never going to get an accurate number.
Game that removed its gacha and stamina systems
it's the same thing as NTE. Do It Not Abyss was an even less polished product on release.
Completely.
Yeah, dude, remember with Do It Night Abyss, people couldn't even log on for like the first couple days.
The game everyone had quit despite being so player friendly, and
because the game simply was a even worse mess. NTE is a good playable experience. It's an enjoyable experience. Maybe not to you,
now that is the correct now what he's saying is the correct definition of subjective.
To me and to a lot of people,
I mean, he's clearly going to say that if he actually doesn't play the game.
It is. Can it be better? Absolutely. And most players start playing these games with that expectation in mind. As time progresses, we expect things to be better. Do you think WoWo was the same as it is right now in 1.0? Hell no. I've always been up here saying, just let the devs cook. Everybody trying to say, WoWo.
Let the devs cook. How about you shit on the devs when they fuck up? The gacha game devs have dozens of examples of what not to do. I'm sorry. People need to stop making excuses when devs do retarded things. And it's the same thing with fucking WoWo, bro.
EOS soon. All that tribalism beta shit. I'm sitting there like, yo, just let them cook.
Yo, if anyone actually unironically says beta shit or fucking alpha shit or sigma shit, they're a fucking loser.
We have some good shit in our hands, but the game came out as a mess.
Yeah, we've got some good shit in our hands. It stinks, it's rotten, and it's disgusting, but it's good. I know that's not what he meant, but I'm being an ass, bro.
And one thing we expect out of these live service model games is stuff like that. 2.0 revolutionized it.
I expect to be fucked in the ass by power creep.
It became something insane. Like, it was very hard to miss. It gave a lot of mainstream attention to the game. So it's like, come on, like what are we trying to do here?
Let's not displace its failure on the multiple security breaches. It was already in a dire state before any of that even occurred.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play it. I didn't play it because the moment
Tribe 9. Oh, I did not know it was on Steam. Holy shit. I mean, obviously it had its own launcher, right? I hope to God it did. But that is a fall off only seen, never seen outside of like Concord and shit like that. Oh my God. That isn't a, oh wow. March to,
I saw that since the beta I couldn't swim and the game came out, I still couldn't swim. I Alt F-OR'd and I never looked back. I've never looked back. I knew exactly
What game?
That's why I didn't.
Security breaches. It was already in a dire state before any of that even occurred.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play it. I didn't play it because the moment I saw that since the beta I couldn't swim and the game came out, I still couldn't swim, I Alt F4'd.
You quit Do It Night Abyss because you couldn't swim?
And I never looked back. I've never looked back. I knew exactly what happened. Investors ruined that game. That's some Ubisoft shit. I was like, y'all got it. I am not playing this. I didn't play it because what are we trying to do here?
Let's not displace its failure on the multiple security breaches. It was already in a dire state before any of that even occurred.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play it. I didn't play it because the moment I saw that since the beta I couldn't swim and the game came out, I still couldn't swim, I Alt F4'd and I never looked back.
What? Holy shit, bro. Oh my God. Fuck, bro. You quit Do It Night Abyss and never looked back because you couldn't swim.
I've never looked back. I knew exactly what happened. Investors ruined that game. That's some Ubisoft shit. I was like, y'all got it. I am not playing this. Anybody that can enjoy it, more power to you. But for me, considering the expectations...
It wasn't investors that ruined Do It Night Abyss, guys. It wasn't investors. It was the devs' own incompetence. It was the devs' own incompetence on not evolving Warframe's gameplay. They just instead copied it and somehow made it worse. It wasn't investors, bro. It was the devs' own retardation. That's what fucked NT or not NT. Do It Night Abyss.
I've had, the investment I've had, expectations ruined Do It Night Abyss for me, to be totally honest with you guys. Like it totally was. That's why I always...
You feel the same about not being able to swim in Enfield.
Tell you guys to be careful with your expectations. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they can get in the way of enjoying maybe something that you could be able to enjoy had you not had those expectations. Because
I quit Do It Night Abyss the moment I realized they can't evolve or innovate on any of the systems that they took from Warframe. They decided to keep the fucking god-awful gatcha leveling. I was like, okay, I'll ignore it. It's not that terrible. But then month after month of them not actually changing or innovating any of the systems that they copied straight from Warframe, I was like, I fucking quit. Then there was a data breach. Then there was another data breach. I just uninstalled the game.
you set them way too high.
And apparently there was a third data breach. Anyways,
levels of danger in terms of EOS, and now they have reached a insane level of danger for EOS. I think at this point it might be imminent. I'm gonna be real, because
dude, I don't think Do It Night Abyss is gonna EOS because of the fucking CN region. Apparently they're buying everything.
The trust has been broken, man. There's no
twice. I think for Do It Night Abyss it was twice.
Three times.
I don't think there's any coming back from this one. I'm going to be honest with you. They were already in a pretty sticky situation. They were already in, down in the dumps in terms of a player base. I can't see a future where they aren't eventually going to announce EOS. I'm just going to come out and say it. It pains my heart.
Look, I'm all for seeing improvements to monetization in existing and new gacha releases. But when this is the game being pushed as—
You quit watching Egg, he can't swim. The funny thing is, I haven't swam for like over 10 months. Your standards are quite low. I quit months before the first data breach. I don't know when the fuck the first data breach is. I can't remember, but I had quit before it.
the new standard, I'm not convinced you put much thought into this one. And it's not improvements to monetization in existing and new gacha releases. But when this is the game being pushed as the new standard, I'm not convinced you put much thought into this one. And it's not—
That's your subjective opinion. The vision of NTE is so obvious. There's the popular store, which is Genshin Impact. It made this area full of customers. Everybody's coming there to get to the store of Genshin Impact. Guess what happened? Kuro Games, a new investor, is gonna look at that and go, you know what? We need to start doing some of that. So they're gonna put up there, right? And see, Wuthering Waves did something obviously better than what Genshin Impact is doing, trying to beat it in terms of competition. NTE and what it's doing, it saw both of them and they're like, we're just gonna do
it. Saw both of them and decided to completely fuck their game over by making it so average. Oh my god.
A little bit of both. We're not going to try and beat him because obviously Wuwa has tried to beat him, but obviously popularity is something that doesn't.
Nothing can beat Genshin Impact. Hell, dude, if Genshin Impact 2 launched, I don't even think Genshin Impact 2 could beat out how popular Genshin Impact 1 is. Sorry. Genshin Impact's popularity is an anomaly that will never happen again. Do you hate it here yet? I always hate it here. Memberships are the only way that make me happy. That was a joke, by the way. Please don't kill me.
Necessarily come with beating them in what they're doing. So we're just going to capitalize on what they're doing. Well, there's obviously revenue to be made here, and we're going to ride the wave from there. That's all they're doing, man. You know it. I know it. We all know it. It's super obvious. And here's the thing. The reality is, I know this may shock a lot of you, but a lot of gacha gamers enjoy some of the slop. We do. We do.
You know, I'm just gonna just keep my mouth shut about what he said. We're just gonna continue and ignore that he said that he just said that. All right. I'm not. Let's hear it one more time.
And here's the thing. The reality is, I know this may shock a lot of you, but a lot of gacha gamers enjoy some of the slop. We do.
He's the one that said it. Yeah, make sure you say thank you to DPD. He's the one that said it, okay? I didn't say it. He's the one that said it, by the way, okay? Remember that. I did not say gacha gamers like slop, okay? I'm not the one that said it.
We do. I'm not going to sit, especially the ones that play every single day. We do. We enjoy the bit of the slop. I'm not going to sit here and pretend my daily activity in Wuthering Waves is not slop. It's super slop. It was in Genshin. SSR is an autoplay, for crying out loud. It's literally autoplay. You all tab from that. You know what I mean? It's literally slop. And here's the thing, just like YouTube videos that are slop can be enjoyed, games that are slops can also be enjoyed.
Oh, good God. What the fuck? Did it autoplay? No, it's another one. Thank you, DPD, for the gifted membership. I greatly appreciate it. Whoever got it, make sure you say thank you.
I know, shocker, right? And that's the thing, man. I feel like personally that NTE is in a decent spot. The numbers even show it too. Saying that...
What numbers? Yeah. Dude, DPD's keeping me alive right now.
This is not the product to rally behind. Because of that is not... It misses a critical point, which is...
Yeah, DPD is becoming an oiler. Trust.
We don't have anything else. And here's the thing, if we aren't to do this here, where...
Yeah, you gacha gamers are the modern audience. These new modern games target the slop gamers.
Are we supposed to do that to communicate with our wallets that this is the change the player
yes,
base wants?
Vote with your wallets. Stop spending money on gacha games. Tell them, monetize the fuck out of skins. Tell them to do that. And I mean fucking go Blizzard level. Greatly appreciate it. Again, you're awesome. What was I saying? Yeah, dude, you know what? If Blizzard can make fucking billions, like fucking hundreds of millions of dollars by selling skins, so can these gacha games. So can gacha games. Okay? Let's not pretend that skins are not monetizable. Vote with your wallets. Stop spending on gacha games. Tell them that these gacha systems are terrible. On a full game like Power World. Yes. Buy Power World. If you're thinking about spending money on ZZZ's anniversary or the next patch for WoW or on Soy Soy, fuck that. Buy Power World. Buy Enshrouded. Buy Windrose. There are so many indie games you could buy right now that would be way worth your money than a fucking character or a skin in a gacha game.
Because obviously we have.
What, Frezzo? Windrose? Yeah, it's a pirate game. You think gacha players are smart? I think they can be.
Have been trying and shouting at Genshin, all the Hoyo games.
Yeah, buy Megabonk.
Wuwa. Everybody's mad about the 50-50. There's a clear burnout when it comes to the 50-50. They know this. They have known this for years. Genshin Impact's solution to that.
Buy Octopath Traveler? Sure. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but do it.
What we're going to do is we're going to make sure you win the next time by this new mechanic. So that way they can protect the 50-50. Genshin are not stupid. They have recognized the problem with the 50-50 and did a little tweak to it.
Thank you, thank you, DPD, for the gifted membership. I greatly appreciate it. You're awesome. I will never spend on gacha for the reason I do not know the exact value of the character to possibly get in early. Yes. Whoever got the membership makes you say thank you. Especially if you're a lurker. Tell DPD to send one of those over here. DPD can see your message.
They're not even there. Because they're considering whether to do it like Genshin Impact or just remove it completely. But they will milk the F out of it until...
Yeah. The Genshin Impact fan base, they just love getting milked. What did it say? I love being milked. Isn't that what Say did? Milk me, please. I love being milked. Moo, milk my fucking cup.
The day they are forced into a decision comes. 1,000,000%, and that's what they're doing. And Genshin Impact is not the game, right? It clearly is not. Wuwa is obviously...
YouTube doesn't let me choose. Yeah, I know.
Superior product.
Poor Jin, bro. He's stuck over on Twitch with ads and on YouTube with ads. Rip to Jin, bro.
Stuff like that. You know, the lore and other stuff like that is up to people's interpretation. But I think it is from a general gamer perspective, the safe answer to say to which is better, Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves. People are going to say Wuthering Waves. That's just a fact.
Are you sure about that? Have you been on YouTube recently? Have you been on Twitter? Are you sure about that?
Now, is Wuthering Waves doing the solution that players are doing? No. No. Because players are looking for...
Yeah, when you're a member, you don't get hit with ads unless it runs out.
Behavior from developers and are willing to support that behavior. And NTE is a decent enough game to rally behind. It's not for you.
Here's the thing. Nobody is saying that the game is bad. Like, I don't think anybody is actually saying Neverness is a bad game. I seriously don't think that. Truly, I really don't think that. No, I guys, I wholeheartedly believe that nobody actually thinks NTE is a bad game. It's just janky and nothing really stands out. Like, truly, I'm not like fucking around or anything. Like, truly, I think it's just there are aspects that could be leagues better. Tommy, yeah, except for saying there are obviously people that think NT is bad, but you know, truly, I think everybody can see it that there are a lot of aspects of NT that could just be better and more polished. Like, I want the game to be as good as it can. And clearly right now it's not. Maybe in time it will be. But just look at Tower of Fantasy. Thank you for the gifted Twitch membership for Jin. I greatly appreciate it, DPD. Like, NTE is just sitting in the middle. It's not bad, but it's not good. That's where it is. Yeah, mediocre doesn't mean it's bad. See, here's the thing. That's what VXV could not understand from my review video of Neverest Everness. I said that it's not a bad game, but it's not a good or great game. It's middle of the road, and he could not understand that. He thought I hated the game, which is not true. I'm taking a break with Wua, but I'll get back to playing. Yeah, no, just take it. Dude, don't force yourself to play a gacha game you don't want to play. It's wide, but not deep at all. Yes.
But it is for some. And the
but thank you, DPD, for the gifted Twitch membership or Twitch sub.
numbers show that too. So I don't know. Like, what do you want players to do? Because we have been trying with Hoyo. Nothing happened. They are clearly aware of that, as we have seen with the Genshin system. There's obviously not the change we want. Well, now all we can do is use something that is at least good.
Do we know the gacha system for Honkai Nexus Anima? Or is that a gacha? Is that even a gacha game? Is Honkai Nexus Anima a gacha game? Go buy E33? Yeah, go do that. Like, do we know if it's a gacha game? Yes, so do we know the gacha system? Let's find out. Apparently it was revealed. Wait, is it a gacha game? It doesn't look like a gacha game. Oh, it is? Well, we'll see.
Then well enough as a game that has the systems we want and try to support it. And here's the thing, he's shitting on NCE, but for me, I think NCE is being very creative. It is. There's a lot going for it that I don't think he's singing as much its praise enough. I do. I think NCE is fine. It's a fine game, but obviously not all games are for everybody. Just like ZZ's.
I'm sorry, but
Z is not for me, NTE is not for him, and vice versa. So it is what it is.
Already moving in the direction of becoming more player-friendly. An example of this can be seen with the special rerun banners found in Girls Frontline 2 and now in Zenless Zone 0. And while yes, the irony isn't lost on me that the benefit of these banners is the temporary removal of the 50-50 for at least one character and the removal of the 75-25 for at least one weapon, it's nonetheless an acknowledgement that as older characters drop in value for a player's account, their asking price should follow suit, reintroducing the concept of depreciation of goods and giving consumers the option to wait for a sale. And I hope I don't have to explain how GFL2 and ZZZ are better games than NTE in terms of content and polish.
That
he ain't gonna like that at all.
polish, I'm with you. Content, that's perspective.
Is it though? So I don't play Girls Frontline 2 anymore. I did like when they came out, but content wise, ZZZ clears. Obviously, ZZZ's got Deadly Assault, fucking Shia defense. It's got fucking those roguelike shit. It's got the fucking whatever the hell you call it that was introduced a while ago. ZZZ definitely has better content. Well, that you use your own character. Like, if we're gonna go, I think Arikado is still talking about from the perspective of that you can use your own team on. But no, ZZZ clears it. Now, I can't say anything about Girls Frontline 2 because, like I said, I don't play the game.
Notice how I said
it's I don't like the gameplay. Like, if I like the gameplay a little bit more, I might, but like I just don't like the gameplay.
that about Genshin Impact and Withering Waves.
Hello, Talos.
Because to this day, some people will prefer Genshin
Yeah, didn't 3.0 literally just introduce another game mode?
Impact to Withering Waves, despite Withering Waves being a clear superior product. in the eyes of the general gamer community. That's just the reality of things. It's up to people's perspective.
Base. Weather wages is better than Genshin Impact. Yeah. Mario's the combat game. All right. What is and let's see. What can I find out on some simple Google searches? You know what? There is no point because it's going to be marketed as several different things. It's marketed as a free-to-play open-world action RPG with life simulation and urban sandbox elements.
The most popular IP within the gacha space. That says a lot. That's saying a lot to the impact of taking what I'm saying right now into consideration. It's very important.
From their predatory business practices. It's contextualized alongside their positively received characters, gameplay, story, world, and content offerings. Every mainstream gacha has their own unique problems, of course, but NTE indisputably has the most problems that could be felt all the way down to its very core.
Surprisingly, the last time we talked, me and him, about NTE, I feel like
he tried to explain stuff to you and you kind of backed off of it, bro. You didn't understand very basic aspects of NTE. If Arikado is there, he can explain it in chat if he wants to. I can't fucking remember exactly what it was. I can't. But Arikado told me multiple times that he just doesn't understand how basic stuff works in NTE, and it's kind of amazing.
He had good things to say about it. I feel like he had good things to say about it. I don't know where this NTE hate came from. I feel like he had good things to say about it.
It's because he kept playing the game when he probably shouldn't have. Dude, the gearing system in NTE makes me want to blow my head off. Oh my god, I still haven't got a double crit or a triple crit for fucking Hathor. I'm gonna end it all in Minecraft.
I guess
I'm deleting my Minecraft server because of it.
Got burned out real quick.
So no, I don't believe in supporting Neverness to Everness out of protest of the 50-50 system. This will not communicate to gacha companies that we want a more player-friendly gacha. It will more likely communicate to gacha companies that they can push out a hastily put together mess and make a quick buck off of it.
Were you there in Wuthering Waves 1.0? Were you there in
Dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Were you there in fucking Woo 1.0? No. It's... Did you clear Beyond the Rails? I cleared the basic one, and I did a couple of the resetting ones. But my character's a level 70, and well, you know, I haven't really been playing NTE recently. How's your day today? Oh, fantastic. I did a couple ops in Arma Reforger on the Warhammer 40k server. That was a lot of fun. Then I decided to start streaming VXV. Yeah. So WoW 1.0 is very different because at a base, even with how bad WoW performed, like performance-wise and how buggy it was, WoW's aspects, its summary was weak. Admittedly, nobody can deny that. It was weak. It was very weak. Some of the VA stuff was really weak, but nobody can deny at a core its gameplay was extremely good. Like its mechanics with its parkour systems in it, its combat, its character, the way characters play, at a core it was really good. Oh yeah, no, Cass, I know. One of my teams is literally just fucking Shinku and what's the pink paws lady name? I can't remember her name. And then it's my Hathor and Samurai Lady. I can't remember their names right now. I'm having a brain fart. Like, WoW 100% had a bad launch, but at a core, its systems were not bad. Its Chiz, yeah. Its combat was not bad. Its parkour systems was not bad, or not mid, unlike NT. You can't really compare other than like on the performance aspect of WoW's launch and NTE's launch. You really can't. It's two completely different things.
Genshin Impact 1.0, it was exactly what you just said.
No,
they can do that, and they are aware they can do that. Yeah, Tower of Fantasy, even NTE did that before. Hottest studio, right?
No, the worst part about WoW 1.0 was how bad it ran. That's the worst part. The story wasn't the greatest. It was, I'll admit, pretty bad in most aspects, but it's not really comparable with NTE 1.0 because the combat wasn't ass. The part, like I just said repeatedly, the parkour, the combat, and its systems weren't ass, unlike NTE with its launch.
That's right, man. That's right.
And with the recently revealed details surrounding Silver Palace's gacha system, it should be evident that Silver Palace is confident in its ability to stand toe-to-toe with the established competition. And I am not defending Silver Palace's gacha system. I am merely calling a spade for being a spade.
You're not taking into consideration how business is being done with these gacha companies in their attempts.
Dude, no, you don't understand. If Silver Palace is willing to get the heat that AKE did with its gacha system, they're clearly confident in their game to stand out. What he's saying is true. If Silver Palace is willing to take the calculated risk that they think their game is going to be so good that people will not care about the gacha system, they're confident. Arikado is correct.
On testing the lines of how predatory they can be. That's what Silver Palace is doing. Yeah, they know, but they understand how the space works. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. They understand that gacha gamers look at two things. You're trying to make it just one thing. And like I said before, we can have a conversation.
Because remember, Silver Palace still has a 50-50 on its weapon system. Remember that. There is still a 50-50 on its weapon system. Or weapon banner.
Trying to have this conversation before release. We can have this conversation after release. If quality is indeed that high, then yes, sure, a lot more people. This is just the rule of society. Quality equates to you pay more money. That's just a fact. Like we all know it. Now, considering the gacha is as important as the gameplay in these games for players that will be playing every single day, I'm sorry, that matters a lot. It is as important. Maybe you're not one of those people. That's why it doesn't matter to you as much. But for your classic...
like, what happened with Silver Palace already and how they already changed the gacha system again, from going from 120 to 100 and removing the 75-25 for the character banner. It shows that they're listening. Like, we're in the second beta and they're already listening. Like, it shows Silver Palace is listening and they're confident in their game being good enough that people will ignore the gacha system because the game is so good.
Free to play every day.
We might actually be getting a gacha game that treats its story and its game, or the actual game, with more importance than the gacha system, hopefully.
Loginer, this matters tremendously. It is as important as that. I see his point. I get it. I think he just fails to take into consideration a very important component to this entire formula. And this is why his formula.
You just described Blemis. Get the fuck out.
I think that's what's happening.
Oh my God.
And until an actual quality gacha game comes out that abolishes the 50-50 system, the status quo will remain the same. If you're in a position with gacha games where you value the monetization system over everything else,
they are equal.
They are not.
I know it's hard to get lost in the sauce.
They are. The gacha system is not equal to the game itself. You're going to play some Nintendo, have some fun with whatever you're going to play. I'm sorry, but VXV, you're wrong. It is not equal. The game is more important. I'm sorry. This is, I don't know what I can call this. I don't know what type of behavior this is. Like, it's obviously you're a shill, 100%. But I don't exactly know what type of behavior I can call this. Straight up. I really don't. But no, this is just like actual shill. Are loot boxes in Overwatch equal to the hero sandbox? What do you mean by that, Gabe?
And think people are just valuing only that. I get it.
When your main talking point about Neverness to Everness is it has no 50-50, you see the problem. Like, when the main talking point about your gacha game is the fact that it has no 50-50, it's not that the story is top tier. It's not that the gameplay is top tier. It's not that any other mechanics in the game are top tier and they stand out. It's, oh, hey, this game has no 50-50. You should try it. You're fucked. You're fucked.
No.
The gambling is great because we can't lose out on a 50-50.
See, some people are not, especially people in comment section and forums, etc. They're not well spoken in trying to make sure everything is understood. Well, at least most of them. Shouts out to the peeps. Some rap. Like,
Overwatch's loot box monetization, you're playing in ranked and learning heroes. Well, like, here's the thing. Overwatch's monetization was literally just skins and fucking paint things.
Essays, but they write essays to convey to you where they're coming from. This is why, etc., etc. And in the end, you know what? I'm still playing the game. I still think it's a fantastic game, but I still gotta understand, like, this is just an issue. It's more in the way of my enjoyment than anything else. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate those. I always try my best to read them essays, man. And but those are rare. Like, ain't no one sitting there trying to type an essay in your comment section, boy. So yeah, I'm sorry, but this comes off. There's a lack of information here. 1,000,000%.
There's a lack of no. I'm trying to figure out what I would call this behavior from VXV. Like, I don't want to be a dick about it. Like, this is a little bit of a step above shilling because it doesn't seem like you even understand the game. Like, this entire video has literally just been proof that he does not play NTE. Like, dude, I understand 90%, 99% of the systems in NTE, and I probably have less playtime. Gully, you're just being a contrarian right now. Ignorant defending grifter. I mean, like, we know that it's been working out really well for VXV to shill NT. We know that. Declan was right when he said every drama he was involved in is because people misunderstood each other.
I feel like you're not trying to understand the people saying this as much as you think you are.
Then work backwards to justify your investment in them. Your value system is so incredibly fragile and will shatter the moment the predatory business decisions begin to creep in. And it's not a matter of if.
$50 skins, gachapon, vehicles,
but a matter of when.
True, but here's the thing. Those are equal. It's a balance.
Hey, what was the gacha system in Tribe 9? Was it super player friendly?
They have to keep balancing each other. And the balance is what the players seek that are complaining about this. Oh, so yeah, there it is, man. Now, before I end this, let's just make sure we're trying to have a civilized conversation. I have seen some comments of people coming in going WV, W smack, Arikado's being stupid, whatever. Like, let's not become part of the problem. We're trying to have a civilized conversation.
Oh no, dude, total war, bro. Total war. I want to see his comment section going after your comment section. I want to see you going after fucking him. Go for the throat, bro. Fucking what? Fucking punch him right in the goddamn Adam's apple. I want to see a bloody war, bro. I want to see a fucking nukes being flown everywhere. I want to see people getting strung up on crosses for this shit. That was obviously a joke, YouTube and Twitch. That was a joke. Oh, good God. Dude, I want to see people getting crucified in the streets because of this. Someone, nah, never mind. That will probably get in trouble. Crucified for gotcha takes. Yup. I want to see World War III happening right now. Arikado versus Gotcha Smack and VXV.
Responded in tune, considering his, the attitude in which he was coming at us. I responded in same.
DBD gifted 100 bits. War, I'll get the pitchforks and torches. You bring the pepper spray? I'll bring fucking bear spray.
But really, I'm trying to make sure we're being respectful here. We're having a conversation about video games that sell anime girls, all right? Let's make sure we calm the fuck down over here.
Nah, bro. It's war. Get your tactical nukes ready.
Here before shit get crazy with y'all, because I can already see some of y'all might start using some of the shit I said to come at the guy. Don't do that, all right? We're cool over here. This is the cool kids table. We don't do shit like that.
No, this is the Gamblers Addicts Anonymous table. Arikado represents the avocado. I actually don't know what he represents. I was gonna go somewhere with this that could have been like potentially funny, but I was like, I just kind of got lost a little bit.
Right? We ain't beta enough for that tribalistic cuck shit. We're not.
I hate it.
That's a lot of just a lot of unk trying too hard over there, man. But anyway, I hope you guys see my point. Let's keep this conversation civil. Let's make sure we lead by example in how to properly have
opening with a crash out instead. Food for thought. Well, welcome to the stream, Arikado. Don't listen to the comments. Do not do that. Obviously, Cass. Don't listen to Cass. He's just drunk, I think.
Conversations in this space, and make sure we do not undermine people's sentiments towards something, especially if it's something that will benefit everybody. Because I feel like, yeah, you can.
How does a mid gotcha game with a good, like, fuck it, dude? How does a mid gotcha game with a shitty, or a player friendly gotcha system benefit everybody? Nobody's gonna play the game because it's boring. It was just working on upload. Oh,
you can diminish certain sentiments.
You can't legally drive right now. Yeah, because you're just so hammered, bro.
They're obviously negative.
Did somebody say wine? Oh no, you got DBD started.
At grandstanding.
Frezzo, do I have to state the reason why you got fucking timed out in my Discord? I will state it right now why you got banned. Or no, timed out for an hour because it's your first warning. You installed at the Taki Auto Quest? Well, damn. You should reinstall it because you can mute the bitch. Do it? Okay, so Frezzo got timed out in my Discord because he posted the N-word hard R in my Discord with a line through it. It's just a fucking white image with the N-word on it in black text, hard R, with a very, very thin line through it. I opened Discord, saw it, I was like, this motherfucker, bro. And then I timed him out for 24 hours. Fucking retard. Oh my God. Ribbon, yeah, you didn't see it because I immediately saw it somehow. I opened my Discord at the right time. So I gave him a warning and timed him out. I swear that wasn't the main goal. It better not be, bro. It better not be the main goal, bro. It got you timed out, though. Between the AI controversy, the 1.1 cinematic drama versus Wuwa, Saint Don't Test Your Evil, putting out of nowhere, Shinku potentially needing dupes, and their critique of the game itself on launch. Uh-oh. Or like I saw the message, but it was gone so fast. Anything wrong for my boy? Oh, no. So I reduced the timeout because it was first warning.
Attempts at tribalism, etc. Those can easily be ignored. Those are bad for this space. But for stuff like this, I'm sorry.
NT community has been on defense for some time. I mean, to be fair, some of it's like very justified, you know, especially with Saint trying to start a massive fight. But like, let's not pretend that the game is good.
Sorry, but trying to undermine them like that, I don't think people are going to take kindly to that. I don't appreciate it too, but at least I understand it. I understand where you went wrong.
Was glazing the Porsche collab, then he quit. Guys, ready for part 2 of the Porsche collab? And watch, the next Porsche is going to be faster. All right, let's read some comments. I do think NT isn't perfect, but many things you can do better. Let's have a good benefit. Okay, I'd rather take an ultra predatory gacha game with top tier game mechanics, story, and gameplay than a free to play friendly gacha game with mid everything. Gameplay and story matter most. Saint was wild today comparatively. Wait, what did he do today? What did the man do today? Oh, I see. I see. I think most people tend to forget Hato's like a small. Okay. All right. What was the budget for NT? Let me check that. $44 million USD. So I think that is on the border. I don't know where that would actually fit. That was the focus for his video on the matter. Yeah. I ended up never go back to 50-50. Dude, if that's your deciding factor on whether or not a game is good, I'm sorry. Remember, what Arikado is saying about NT is exactly what Genshin players are saying about Never or Wuwa in the one. Okay, bro. You know what? Let's read some replies. All of these replies are the exact reason why gacha players deserve what they get. Holy base, bro. Oh my god. Go play Fate Grand Order and you'll immediately disabuse yourself of that stupid notion. No, because the gameplay is ass with a shitty gacha system. That doesn't even fit this. That doesn't even fit this. So what about Fate has top tier mechanics, gameplay, and story? What about Fate has that? Okay. I'd rather eat a 5-star meal where the chef charges me $500 for a bite. And okay, that's not what I said. These are free-to-play gacha games. I am not being charged on entry. So this is retarded. All of that's subjective. No. Why not have both elements of the game and push for an era of devs treating players better at a baseline? Because that's a fantasy. Correct. Dude, this guy, Eggman, he is correct, by the way. Holy shit. I've never seen someone so correct before. You guys should subscribe and like this guy's stream because apparently he's live right now. Bro, speak as a true LARPer. Go play Brown Dust 2. I'm good. Dude, this Eggman seems kind of smart. It has more. I'm not playing Fate. I've already played Fate before. I have already played Fate before, bro. I'm not playing it again. I'm good. I'm not doing that. How lucky younger gamers are. Saying this is the jankiest minigames is a jarring statement because they hit or miss. Okay, so you say young lucky gamers, bro. Interesting. We have a direct, like an indirect statement from Arikado, bro.
Financial backing. And while on the topic of new releases,
God fucking damn it, bro. I hate you, YouTube. I love you, YouTube.
Promises and potential cannot sustain a new gacha release the same way it did anymore. Genshin, HSR, ZZZ, and Wuwa could get away with their initial shortcomings because the idea of a consistently updated, high-quality anime game was still new and exciting, and the space itself didn't have many options to turn to. Is it a double standard to judge a new gacha game when we would excuse poor launch versions prior? Yes, it is, but the community will still make that decision regardless of what you think is and is not fair. Next up, I want to talk about community.
Crazy, bro. It's almost, dude, it's almost like we should stop accepting horrendous launches from gacha games because it happened a couple times in the past 6 years. You got a good point? Of course he does. Maybe it's just me. It seems like the guy hates NT, how it came across to me. I think St. Tone Test, NT's hate is rubbing off on other creators. They all have his bad takes. Arikado's content has suffered from the same issue. He always fails to separate his own subjectivity from the criticism he offers. Okay. Arikado, when have you been, since when have you always been, when have you always hated NTE, bro? I didn't know you always hated it. That's fucking crazy. He's just trying to defend his gacha slop game. Bro, you're playing NTE. It's a comfort gacha game. Okay. Dude, I'm looking for some funny for some funny comments, and none of these are funny. That makes you love NTE even more, bro. What do you do in NTE? Weekly activities. All right, well, yeah, that's that, you know. This entire video was VXV just proving he does not play NTE. There are so many ridiculous statements in this video that he just literally proves he doesn't play the fucking game, and VXV just shills the game without playing it. Interesting strategy. Let's see how it plays out for him in the future. Ugh, fucking hell. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what's so special about this. Let's see what's going on with my soy sauce lady. my dear soy sauce.
Wait up, sis. Maybe we should slow down. Turn around. There.
Okay.
Needs a bit more work, but there you go.
Music. Is that what you have for the Wanchuan exhibition?
It's not perfect, but I'll make it so. Just you wait and see.
Dude, why are you letting them talk like that to you? Just punt them across the room.
Heard aspirations for greatness. Naive, yet charming. Those who aim high will walk a higher path. I look forward to it, little girl. What a splendid
Games.
evening to have you all here, esteemed guests. I am Sui Sui, your host for the Wanchuan exhibition. Thank you for placing your trust in the genre.
My dear
of
soy
modern
sauce.
the items on display are rare finds or clever works. Those who stand here are already one step ahead.
Ready the ships.
Okay. God, why are your kids so dumb, bro? Roughly 23 hours. Yep. Kids are usually dumb. Oh, I know. Dumbest child goes award goes to her.
A sudden fire. I shall settle this chaos myself.
She is so unbelievably hot. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it. We will fuck you, Kuro, for this.
Promise me you'll never do that again. It's just a hairpin. I can always make you a new one. But it's your gift, and I lost it. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect your gift. It's fine. For me, nothing matters more than you.
How are you two doing? Anyone hurt? Look. Guess what I found?
It's my hairpin. You're amazing, miss.
You
Yeah,
care
I'm
so
waiting
much
on
for your
I'm waiting on a
family.
sin.
You're also amazing and deserve a present like this one. Go on, go tell your parents you're okay.
We planned everything right, yet she still managed to turn it around. Now Zhao Ming's gonna be on their guard.
And we gave her all the credit.
Credit is meant for those with the competence to seize it. The moment you chose to set that fire, you already set yourselves for failure.
She's so unbelievably hot. Oh my god. I mean, I'm probably gonna skip her, but you know.
I shall settle. I am Sui Sui,
Oh my fucking god, bro. Yes. I'm probably not going to be pulling, but you know. Yes.
Your host for the Wanchuan exhibition. Thank you for.
And this is those two as kids, Yang Yang and her sister.
I couldn't protect your gift. It's fine. For me, nothing matters more than you.
How are you two doing? Anyone hurt? You care so much for your family. You're also amazing and deserve a present like this one. Go on, go tell your parents you're okay.
I love the Resident Ear showcases. They're always good. They always are. But I'm not going to be pulling. Yeah, I'm not going to be pulling. I'm not. I want Hassan. I want Hassan. All right, let's hop on Silver Palace a little bit. At least claim our rewards so we don't miss out on any. And then we'll probably call it. My bad for not going live earlier. Didn't you pull Yang Yang? Unfortunately. I'll grab her on a rerun. Hassan's my priority under best in slots. Yeah, Hassan is my priority. Update game. That's fucking great. There we go. Game can finally launch. All right, let's launch the fucking game. Oh, I guess I still haven't fucking launched. Jesus Christ. Susie has Electro Flare? Yeah, but she's not gonna work with her. It's gonna be Rover and someone else. More like loading palace. Loading assets. Rover is free to play alternative. Good, because I'm gonna be using him. Because Electro Rover is fucking cool, bro. All right, they didn't ask me for my login, thank God. Thank the fucking Lord it didn't ask me because of that stupid shit. Always got to be careful, you know?
Maybe we should lie low. I'm not used to parading myself around town.
One question, what's up? Was Sundler free in this beta too? Yeah, she was free in both. Oh no, she wasn't. She is not free in this one, it's Rose. My bad. This one's free. Camellia got okay. You're yeah. You think you're so fucking funny, don't you? Wow, you're so funny. No, purple. But she does look like Camellia, bro. Yeah, and it's great. Yeah, and it's top tier, bro. Trust. Second best for Sin because I think there'll be a second secret character which be okay. Look at her, bro.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems.
Okay, I want to get
the
these.
Rosy skirt are white stems you had.
Pull better? Fuck you.
Rosy skirt are.
Have you ever considered that? I don't want to pull better. Have you ever considered that?
Youthful folly!
Damn. Kept pressing the wrong button to dodge. Damn it. Or, fuck. You just got sent flying too far, bro. The hell? How is that a fail? Oh my god. Oh, this is stupid. How am I failing this? Okay. And the game's completely frozen. Nope. Okay, stop. How about you stop sending him flying away? Alright, how about you stop sending him flying away from me?
You'll never learn.
I need the materials from the tutorial. That's why I need these. I do not know where I can get those from. I need them. Odds of Big Bad Wolf and the Wolf Cutter from Red Riding playable at some point. What? Seems a little too touchy. I think it's because it's a tutorial and you gotta do it that way.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
Oh, by the way, we don't know how character building is gonna be because of
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you're one of them, Detective.
They come max
My
level.
calling rests neither in the academy nor in a corporation. My dream lies in the research of unknown organisms. My calling rests neither in the academy nor in a corporation. My dream lies in the research of unknown...
Honest truth? Checking electrical faults is hard work.
Seems too touchy. Yeah, it
Checking
is.
electrical faults
It
is
is.
hard work.
Let's have a little heart to heart. Not as patron and employee. Let's have a little heart to heart. Not as patron and employee. Just as old mates.
Yeah, you won't ever catch me using Grim, bro. I'm good. I hate this. I hate his voice so much.
It's really flimsy. Direct confrontation is not my thing. I fight my battles elsewhere.
I'd rather be a deadly poison than some greenhouse flower.
Oh, you actually get up to her. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, none of these characters can swim, so yeah, rip to the VXV ever playing this. The Thionite, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can own properties in this game. But I'm gonna similar NT. I don't know yet. It seems like it, but I don't know exactly what it gives right now. Like, it's not exactly like clear totally, but we'll see. But I'm gonna call it here because I'm getting tired. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Despite how annoying VXV is to watch, I definitely enjoyed myself. Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe or become a member to support the channel if you guys enjoyed the content. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun even with the brain damage. I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you very much to DPD. And let me double check the name on it. Cage becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, DPD, for all the support you give to the channel. I do greatly appreciate it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. We'll be, hopefully, if ZZ drops, hopefully it'll be ZZ. See ya.